What is going on, everyone? This is the Burly Bat coming at you with another 5-minute review. So, you know, you know me. I love pop culture of all sides. I love nostalgia. I was born in the late '80s. Um, I don't want to age myself by any means, but today we're going to be taking a look at something I don't normally have in my collection. It is something that is ever expanding and evolving, and that is Star Wars. There's a lot of people my age that are very familiar with it. Obviously, it's a generational thing. I don't have to tell you guys that. I'm more from, my favorites, and probably a lot of people my age are the original trilogy with Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. But what Disney was doing with Star Wars currently, with The Mandalorian, Andor, even the Bad Batch coming up here very soon, are very good shows. And that shows with the people that are in charge currently. We can get into that another time. But I want to do a review on something that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a very long while. Something that I've seen people use, and that is the Neosaber. So this actually is manufactured in China. I didn't realize that when I bought it. However, the craftsmanship is very good. It's very detailed. The hilt has some good weight to it, although it's not heavy enough that I can't swing it. It does have a dueling blade, which is very cool. From what I've seen on these, from what I've seen people use these, it's very bright. And as far as I'm concerned, in my personal opinion, I know a little bit about filmmaking. I'm not like professional or anything. Obviously, lighting would have a big deal with it. But if you were going to do a low-budget Star Wars fan film, get one of these babies, swing it around. You wouldn't even have to do anything in post, almost. There's some tricks you can do with the blade and all that stuff, igniting and coming out from the hilt. Obviously, you don't want to have this attached. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm getting at. But this blade is bright enough on camera that you could definitely use it that way. So, just to get into this blade, if you've not done a whole lot of research, there are some things that you might want to know. So this is Star Killer's hilt. It was on a Christmas sale and discount on their website, so I obviously went ahead and purchased it. It was a good time to purchase. But this is Star Killer's hilt, the character from obviously Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and 2, which are very popular games. Unfortunately, the character is not canon, but he's a very powerful character too. So I know some people probably had problems with that. I personally didn't. I thought it was great. But this hilt, it does come in black, and it does come in like black and silver finish. I went ahead and ordered the black because obviously it fits with the theme of the night. And just real quickly here, this blade is also, or the hilt is also cool because it's got the crystal that is exposed, and this will light up along with whatever color the blade is going to be, and whatever color I select. It does have some tightening screws here on either side. That is to remove the blade, so you can just have the hilt hanging from your belt with this belt clip, which is also cool. I think this actually whole hilt, you can disassemble it, which is pretty cool. So if you had some other blades, you might be able to assemble it. Don't quote me on this. You might be able to assemble it with some other parts of a blade, which would be cool. So another thing is the port, the charging port is right here, and also like the button here. So and just real quickly here, also looking into the directions. I didn't see anywhere that it, with a full charge, how long it had to be on the charger for. I had it on there for a few hours. So I know regardless, it's probably going to have a good long charge. With the quality of this blade like this, I would imagine it's got probably a pretty good long charge on it. So a couple other things here before I get my reaction. This will be the first time that I will be reacting to this and igniting this blade. So that's going to be fun because what I've seen, I've been very impressed with other people's videos and how impressive they actually amazingly look. So just real quickly here, according to the directions, the instruction booklet I got, it does. I mean, there's a lot of presets on here. I think I'm not sure how many. I haven't obviously been able to count, but I know there are just a few things that are kind of cool that stand out to me, and that is the gestures. So to ignite the blade, it's not just pressing the button. You don't have to do that only, which, you know, obviously you want to press the button because that's how most Jedi would probably ignite their blades. But then it also, there's certain gestures that you can do to ignite the blade and change the presets too. So if I do a quick twisting action, I'm not going to do it right now because it'll ignite the blade with it on. It is in on mode. And I think it's actually kind of loud. We might have to turn that down. Anyway, so if I do a quick twisting action with the hilt just like that, it will ignite the blade. A quick stabbing motion or jabbing motion will ignite the blade, which is kind of cool. You'll see that some Jedi do that in the films. And then if you hold it upside down, just like this, and then do a quick motion like this, it will change the preset. So the soundboard goes along with the blade, the color of the blade, which is cool. And you can kind of just change it how you want it. I even know, apparently you can get access to the soundboard in this thing and even mess around with the sound files, which is wickedly cool. So, again, don't quote me on that, but that's kind of what I was kind of getting the gist of from the instruction booklet, which is cool. So, without further ado, and without me blabbing anymore, because this is almost 7 minutes long. I'm kind of going past my promise of 5-minute review here, but I think you guys will forgive me for this. So I just want to take a look. I just want to ignite this thing. Let's see what it looks like here. I don't know what setting it's on, so I might be pleasantly surprised here. It might be red, might be purple, might be blue, might be green. We'll see. Whoa. Yeah, that's bright. That's definitely bright. That's cool. Okay, a couple things I've actually kind of wanted to test out, and that is the sensitivity of the sensor here. So I want to swing it around a little bit. I have got low ceilings, so I hope I don't hit the ceiling, but I'm gonna swing around just a little bit here. I do want to make a separate video of me just kind of swinging around, messing with the presets and that sort of thing, just goofing off in another area where I can just mess around. So we'll do a little bit of swinging around here just to test the sensor. Okay, so one of the things I noticed, and this is really wickedly cool, and if you want the most realistic part of this, it's this right here, this soundboard and the sensor. When I'm swinging the blade, if I'm doing soft, just slow movements, you're gonna get a subtle sound. You're gonna get subtle, slow, subtle sounds. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's soft sounds. If I swing it chaotically, like I just hear here, you're gonna get louder sounds, more chaotic sounds, more action sounds, which is also cool. The other thing I want to test, and this is something I've noticed here just by swinging, and it is subtle, I think, with this soundboard or with this sound. When I'm swinging the blade, the sensor is so sensitive that when I'm swinging it here, like the sound is going along with the blade, but as soon as I stop, the sound stops. And that's super impressive. I mean, that's on point. That's on point. And if you want realism, this is as realistic as you can get. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That looks so good on camera. So good on camera. I might have to do a Star Wars film. That's impeccable. Wow. Okay, so I'm a poser. Get over it. I'm a cosplayer too. That's what cosplayers do, right? You go to Comic Cons and you pose. I'm a nerd. Get over it. We're all nerds here, right? And just for good measure, I know there's been a lot of talk about the glasses, so I'll do you guys a favor. I'll put them on. I might do another review on these glasses even. That'd be fun. Obviously, it'd be pretty quick. Nothing too fancy about them. But if you want a quick look, they're pretty cool. Back to the lightsaber, because I know that's what you're here for. That's super impressive. Okay, so I want to obviously see a Sith lightsaber. I don't know how long it'll take me to get to that point, but we're going to find it. You all know you wanted to see Batman as a Sith. And that's a beautiful sound. Okay, so we all know Batman wouldn't choose the dark side. Although I believe that if he was carrying around something like this, there'd be no crime. I mean, obviously, it would instill a lot of fear in criminals. Listen, let me go off here. I sound like a complete nerd. That's alright, though. We're all here for it. So, Batman is the protector of Gotham. We obviously need something more heroic, more champion-like as the protector. So, I'll give it to you.
The Protector.
The Protector. Because we all know I'm the protector of Gotham. Oh yeah. Well, I kind of broke my promise on this 5-minute review thing, but I think you guys will forgive me. If you enjoyed this review, give a thumbs up. If you disagree, if you don't like it, give a thumbs down. I'm open to criticism. I'm open to discussion. Drop a comment. If you know something about this blade that I don't, if I didn't cover something about this blade, share it. I want to know about it. We're all here for this, obviously. If you want to see more content just like this, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. I enjoy doing this for you guys, and I want to bring more of it just for you. I want to talk pop culture, all sorts of it. Obviously upcoming DC Comics slate with James Gunn. I'm probably going to be covering a lot of that. Drop a comment. Let's talk. What do you guys want to see me do? I'm up for a lot of things. I'll compile a list. I'll consider it. And that's what it's going to come down to. You'll see me messing around with this lightsaber again, probably in another video, having fun. But in the meantime, may the Force protect you.